What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with another video. Oh, it's the first Saturday night's main event of 2025 with 3 championship bouts booked for the show and what was a violent grudge match. Join us now as we recap the show and look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly for Saturday night's main event. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on Wrestlelamia XL. Let's head straight into the recap as Joe Tessitore and Jesse the Body Ventura prep the fans up for the show, with Jesse mocking Texas governor for not being able to handle a recent wave of cold weather. Ventura says that the match he's looking forward to the most is Sheamus vs Braun Breaker. But the night starts off with a Women's World Championship match as champion Rhea Ripley takes on Nia Jax. Jax attacks Ripley even before the bell is rung, headbutting the champion. Rhea fights back, but she has to deal with Jax's size and power advantage. Nia hits a banzai drop, but Ripley actually manages to kick out. Ripley regroups and hits a riptide for the 1-2-3 as she retains the Women's World Championship. Next up is the Intercontinental Championship match as champion Braun Breaker takes on Sheamus. Now this is one for the history books, as this is the first time since 1992 that the Intercontinental Championship has been defended on Saturday night's main event. But will Sheamus finally become a Grand Slam champion in WWE, as all he needs is the Intercontinental Championship? But whilst many fans are looking forward to the Braun Strowman vs Fatu as a slobber knocker, this bout has action galore as Sheamus once again vies for the one title that's eluded him his entire career. Now at one point it looked like Sheamus had a 3 count, but the referee sees Breaker's foot on the rope and the match continues. But it's all over when Breaker hits a spear to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Next up is the Royal Rumble contract signing as Shawn Michaels is in the house to moderate the contract signing for the Royal Rumble's ladder match between Kevin Owens and undisputed champion Cody Rhodes. HBK introduces Kevin Owens and Cody asks him to sign the contract, but Kevin Owens talks the usual trash. Cody actually shows fire, telling Owens that he isn't here to listen to Owens but to sign the contract, which he does. Owens insults Cody for leaving WWE and Shawn Michaels tells Kevin Owens he sounds like he's jealous, leading to Owens mocking Michaels for quitting WWE. But after more hot air, KO signs the contract and Owens lands a cheap shot on Cody and then attempts to use a package piledriver on Michaels. But Cody manages to make the save and Mr. WrestleMania then superkicks Owens for his troubles. Well, it probably wasn't even for that package piledriver attempt, it was for exposing Shawn Michaels' hair under his hat. Next up, it's Braun Strowman vs Fatu. Now it's all out bedlam as the monster among monsters learns there's always someone badder, if not bigger than them. As Strowman takes a fight to Fatu, dishing out an incredible amount of punishment. However, this only slows down the Samoan werewolf as he recovers, taking Strowman out with multiple hip attacks. As Strowman appears defenseless, and this is when the referee tries to stop Fatu, only to go airborne. The referee calls for the bell, disqualifying Fatu as Braun Strowman comes out the winner. But Strowman is anything but a winner as Fatu delivers more hip attacks and security and WWE officials run in to stop the slaughter, but Fatu continues his onslaught, delivering multiple moonsaults to Strowman before finally leaving. Strowman has been destroyed as he's bleeding from the mouth as medical personnel attend to him. And then it's finally time for the main event, as it's the World Heavyweight Championship match as champion Gunther takes on main event Jey Uso. Gunther attacks Jey while his back is turned, delivering a big boot. Gunther plays Goliath to Jey's David as main event Jey relies on speed and agility to stay in the game. Jey Uso scores some near falls, very near falls, but he eventually falls to Gunther's incredible strength as the ring general powerbombs Jey for the 3 count and retains the World Heavyweight Championship as Saturday night's main event comes to a close. But that was a quick recap of the show. What about the good, the bad, and the downright ugly? As always, we start off with the good, as number 1, a sensational set. A Saturday night's main event delivered another creative combination of retro and modern sets to the show, invoking nostalgia for the original Saturday night's main event while also providing the bells and whistles that WWE Universe expects. We absolutely loved the new stage, as it wasn't just a copy of the WrestleMania 8 stage, but they also took things further, taking the classic microphone design from the 70s and 80s from Madison Square Garden and complementing it with a Saturday night's main event sign. It looked truly awesomely retro. Number 2, a good use of legends. WWE has quickly mastered its use of legends to supplement its shows. This was clear at Bad Blood when many legends were spotted at ringside, and it's improved even more. Tonight, the WWE presented many legends, giving them just enough time to catch the fans' attention and explain their legacy to new fans. The legends included Ted DiBiase, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Dory Funk Jr., Alundra Blaze, Mark Henry, and the brainbusters of Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson. Number 3, Jesse Ventura was the star of the show. And once again, Jesse the Body Ventura proved it was worth bringing him back for Saturday night's main event. The Body gave 0 Fs, not only dropping an F-bomb, not that kind of F-bomb, but doing some Steiner math during Braun's title defense and holding nothing back when he called the referee during Sheamus' bid for the IC strap. Now, if you're wondering why WWE had to censor Jesse the Body Ventura during his commentary, well, he was actually name-dropping WWF, and that's a big no-no, so they had to bleep it out. Some people did say that they heard it, but on YouTube, it was bleeped out. This is obviously for legal reasons. Jesse lived up to his reputation for telling it like it is by noting that Breaker's boot didn't reach the rope until the 3 count, and that Sheamus should have won. If Jesse can keep this up, WWE may want to considering bringing him in for PLEs. Number 4, captivating camera work. Now, nobody captures the live action like WWE, and in many ways, the promotion's production team owes it to all the first Saturday night's main event, when producer Dick Ebersol helped the WWE elevate its production game so it was ready for the big time. Ebersol will be proud at how far things have come, as tonight's show captured every key moment and provided instant replays to remind the fans of the pivotal moments. Number 5, seamless storytelling. And it didn't take WWE long to adjust from December Saturday night's main event, as tonight's shows flowed much better, with WWE transitioning from one segment of match right into another. This was a drastic improvement from last month's show, where the WWE couldn't settle into the rhythm, instead stalling throughout the show as it lost its timing. But not so tonight. Whilst there was no shortage of commercials, they didn't seem as bad, thanks to the WWE getting its timing right. Number 6, a super sequel. Rhea Ripley vs Nia Jax was a sequel that far surpassed their title match at Elimination Chamber Perth. And it's fair to say that fans weren't jumping for joy at the thought of another Rhea Ripley vs Nia bout, but this one was so much better, with both showing what makes them main eventers, but doing so in an abbreviated match. Just as well, the match wasn't a glorified rerun of their first encounter, with Nia Jax showing that she's still willing to expand her moveset. Number 7, a fiery contract signing. Shawn Michaels did a good job hosting the Cody Kevin contract signing, although in typical Michael fashion, he did put himself over as the only man who could get things done, throwing a dig at SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis for having to call in the closer. The segment was heated, but it didn't fall into the usual trope of tables breaking and all-out mayhem. This was still a fiery spot, but one with a controlled heat that kept fans on the edge of their seats. We also loved the idea of them putting up the belts ready for action for the ladder match at the Royal Rumble. Still, looking at those belts side by side, the Winged Eagle just looks so much better. Number 8, Braun Strowman destroyed. And was this the end of Braun Strowman's WWE career? If WWE wanted to end his career, they certainly created a brutal scenario to do so, with Jacob Fatu delivering one of the biggest beatdowns fans have seen in years. In fact, nobody has handled Braun Strowman like this. Fatu relentlessly beat up Strowman, a wrestler who's usually the one dishing out the punishment, not taking it. Strowman got enough offense that it didn't look like the Samoan werewolf was fighting local talent, which made the ensuing beatdown all the more terrifying. While the match could see Strowman written off TV for a while, the DQ finish left the door open for a rematch. Michael Cole and Pat McAfee did exceptional work calling the post-match mauling, as Cole screamed for security to do its job, and Pat suggested the WWE officials try tasing or tranquilizing the relentless Fatu, as he kept on moonsaulting him many times. The image of a bad and bloody Braun Strowman just sent shockwaves, and even after all that, the fans were screaming Fatu throughout the arena. This man is so over. He's definitely quickly won over fans, and it'll be fascinating to see how WWE books him now. Will he remain a heel or turn babyface? And Jey earns Gunther's respect. Jey Uso wasn't going to defeat Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, but kudos to both superstars for making fans second-guess themselves thanks to some riveting near falls. Main event, Jey came up short in his quest for a world title, but the look on Gunther's face told fans that Jey earned Gunther's respect. But that was a good what about the bad as a weak Rumble build-up. A Saturday night's main event was a good show, but it missed the opportunity to hype the men's and women's Royal Rumble matches more. The Rumble is a must-see match that only happens once a year. Add the stipulation that the respective winners get a world title shot at Mania, and there are even more reasons for new and casual fans to tune in. This being a lot of casual fans that have come in from the Netflix premiere. So why didn't WWE drive this message home more? Number 2, no storyline development. And WWE also missed an opportunity to develop some of its undercard and main event stories tonight. None of tonight's matches forwarded any storylines, and in some cases, they were reruns of past programs, including Ripley vs. Jax and Breakker vs. Sheamus. Now, we don't consider the Cody and KO contract signing as any type of development, as the story has been treading water for months. But as for Saturday night's main event, the matches were fun, but why didn't WWE at least use one match to explore one of Raw or SmackDown storylines? If nothing else, it could interest viewers tuning into the show to check out WWE's weekly television, and a by-the-numbers show. Now, it's clear that WWE has a formula booking Saturday night's main event, giving fans interesting matches that will send the fans home happy, particularly Jacob Fatu, who got to see him not only manhandle Braun Strowman, but destroying him altogether, and this is without rocking the boat. Unfortunately, this has already made the show predictable, which could lead to traditional fans tuning out, since wrestling fans like surprises, not static stories. I was nothing downright ugly. Fans looking for entertaining matches got them, but fans looking for storyline development will have to tune into Raw and SmackDown this week. If the WWE wants Saturday night's main event to be a glorified commercial for its product, it's doing a good job, but that may not be enough to keep or grow an audience. What did you guys think of the show? Let us know in the comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.